as you know, we met each other at an improv class, and this is one of those crazy closing the circle moments because we're wrapping things up here at TBS.
Yeah.
And I'm getting nostalgic about all kinds of things that I've been involved with over the years. Like one of the really precious memories of mine is deciding when I first came out here to LA, 85, that I wanted to do improv and start trying to perform. And so I scoured around, I found that there was a class here at this theater.
Yeah.
And I went there, and it was one of those classes, it was taught by Cynthia Seghetti. You'd put money in the jar when you came in. I came into this class, and one of the first people I saw was you in the class. This is how we met.
Yep.
And I immediately identified you as someone really special and someone really hilarious and talented who was going to do big things. And the room where we met is right there across the little courtyard, and I thought it might be fun. Have you been back to that room?
No!
Yeah, so I thought it might be fun here at the end of the segment if we would just walk over and check out sort of where we met, and this is an inspirational message to everybody who's in a little improv class. I swear to God, this is how you do it. You go there, and you meet amazing people, whether it's an acting class, an improv class, or doing stand-up in a club. That's where you meet people, and you're young, and you have dreams, and it can really work out pretty beautifully. So want to go check it out?
Yes.
Let's go. We never hung out in this courtyard because this was not where we went.
But I think there was a gate. I don't remember even being allowed in this
Yeah, I don't think we
courtyard.
were allowed in here. What would happen is we'd come here and we'd hang out right here in this alley.
Yeah.
And how many people were in the class?
Like 10
was
or
like
more?
10 or maybe 12 people in the class, and we would hang out.
And I would smoke.
You would smoke, that's right. And then we would go in here when it was class time.
Yeah. Or if you were late, you didn't have time to hang out here, and you just
went right in, which probably goes without
like
saying.
me. That was me.
And then, so what do you remember? I remember we all sat in chairs here.
Yeah.
That's a bar now, but that's where the stage was. And our teacher was Cynthia Seghetti, brilliant improv teacher.
And she sat here smoking the whole time, and then yelling, "Commit! Bigger!" But the best laugh in the world too.
Great laugh.
Like when you knew you were doing something right. And she was blown away with you, always.
Oh.
And I've said this before a lot of times. I hope it's not boring.
No.
But my first class, he wasn't in it yet. And I thought, I don't think this is for me. She keeps saying, "Commit!" And people would just get like, bigger. And I thought, that's not for me. I don't think I can do this.
Right.
This was maybe a bad career choice. But I made myself come back the next week, and I was late, and I sat there, because you all were already on stage, and she had you do Spaceball. And
that's right. You have to pretend to lift a invisible disc.
But Spaceball.
Spaceball, yeah.
And people were like, and then Conan was just throwing it better than what I just did. And she goes,
so much better.
"Good commitment." And I went, "That's commitment. Oh, I can do that." He didn't make a fool of himself.
Right.
He just really
Which is ironic, because
did
then I went on to make a career out of making a fool of myself.
Well, we all did.
Intentionally. But yeah, it was really magical. And the reason I like to bring this up is, people forget. They look at you now and they think, well, how would I ever get there? That's impossible. And I just like to try and remind people, we were 22, and we were in this room. This was some money where you'd put cash, like $20 or whatever it was, in a jar.
I don't remember that. I remember writing checks.
Oh, I gave her cash.
More money. And
Yeah, I don't even think I had a checkbook. But anyway, we gave her money, and then we would sit here and we would do this improv class.
Yeah.
And then you and I would say, let's go get coffee, and we would talk about, we want to do these really big things and have a big career. And a lot of people, whatever, our waitress must have thought, well, they're deluded and insane.
Because I am a working actress.
Exactly.
There you go.
That's what many of them end up doing. But it was really, I don't know, I'm very fortunate. I'm really happy that I know you. It's just been a blessing. I've been
Me too.
a million blessings in my life, but I get very sentimental when I come in here.
Me
it's
too.
Really cool.
We've never been here together before.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, since then, sorry.
1987, 86, something like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But I'm sorry, because I had to put this here. Why do I say I'm sorry for absolutely everything? But, and Conan was sitting there, and people are up there, just figuring it out. And they're not great, perfect, or brilliant.
Yeah. This is nice. I'm really glad we came back here. This is really sweet. And, yeah, I don't know. Just keep flogging away at those dreams, I say. Yeah. Because look, it's really cool.
You don't know who you're going to meet next.
You don't know.
At a class or anywhere. Just like you were saying, you have no idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I have to say something else important in case they think. It's not like we helped each other professionally at all.
Right, exactly.
But
I tried to stop you. I tried to stop Friends.
That's another book.
I tried to crush it. Make sure that it didn't exist.
But you couldn't.
Couldn't. It got too big too fast.
But if I can finish my point of what's inspiring, is that who Conan was for me, figuring this out, taking my classes, you're as an actor, performer, you're finding your voice. You're honing in on what's your take, what's your comedic voice. And when you have someone that you feel like they get you and you can play and riff is a word
safely,
you can say now.
yeah, feel like
safely with someone, and that's how you find it. I mean, that's how you zero in on it. Mostly everything I do is stolen from Conan. Kinda.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
well,
okay.
I think I did take on some of your sense of humor and then filter it through me.
We all influence each other.
Yeah.
It's like music. That's how it works.
Yeah.
We all pick up little things from each other.
And you pick your influencers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I would like a piece of whatever you've earned at Friends now.
You already got it, I thought.
No, I want more.
Well,
60%.
No.